I'm Roger Diener, and I help people in business by mentoring them, not coaching them. Coaching is a push process in which the coach sets tasks for the client to work towards agreed goals. Mentoring has been described as a pull process. The client describes to the mentor the events that have occurred since their last session. Problems and difficulties are highlighted, and the mentor then draws upon their own extensive business experience to describe to the client how they themselves had improved matters and adopted strategies to get them through similar circumstances. In other words, the mentor is a kind of role model and teacher who's been where the client is now. Most of the work I do is internal relationships within a team. What specific communication patterns should I adopt to talk upstairs, to talk downstairs, to talk sideways? But I thought for an example, I might use an external relationship. My client was a property developer who had made a big project and was hawking it around the banks to no avail. However, he rang me to say one of the banks had changed their mind and said if he could be there at their offices at 10 o'clock the next day, then the papers would be ready for signing. Could I come with him because he knew I was skilled at negotiating? But unfortunately I was fully booked. So I invited him round, came round straight away. And I gave him some stories about how when I had worked within the banking system doing organisational troubleshooting for some of the banks, I had tapped into the motivational drivers of a lot of lending managers. So I asked my client, okay, you've met this person a couple of times. Describe to me, please, and show me. How does he sit? Good, thank you. How does he breathe? Replicate that as well as you can. How does he speak? What kind of eye movements does he use? And as my client described all of these things, I adopted those characteristics until my client said, oh, you've got him. That's exactly what he's like. This gave me valuable insight into this particular lending manager's drivers. So I instructed my client in what kind of motivational drivers were going on and the specific language patterns that could be effective in having agreement made that the fee should be lowered. We agreed that he would ring me the following day after the meeting and let me know what had gone on, which he did. Now, I have to tell you that I expected, because of what he had learned, that he would get his fee down from $1,200 to, from $2 million to $1,200,000. When he rang, the deal was done, he'd signed the papers, and the fee was going to be $800,000. He'd got it reduced from $2 million to $800,000. He was pleased, so was I. If you think I can help your organisation, you can find out more about me on my website, leadervision.com.au, or you can just ring me on my mobile, 0413 715 125. I do hope we can be in contact. Until then, bye-bye.